they revealed over the past 14 years that at least, and these are just the ones that are undeniable from the CIA and their internal investigation, 10 CIA contractors and employees committed sex crimes involving children. We have this available, the whole report. I think it's 75 pages, or maybe it's 100-something pages. There's a lot of legalese in there, so you can read the summary at loudearthcrowder.com. The allegations in this report are disgusting.
Yes, read 100 pages of sexual abuse and sleep tight.
Well, a lot of it is them saying, well, there was sexual abuse, but, and then couching it, be like, but this is the best we can do.
It's just so gross and sad.
One person had sexual contact with a 2-year-old and 6-year-old. This is the CIA.
Burn them.
One purchased 3 sexual abuse videos of young girls filmed by their mothers. Another viewed more than 1,400 kiddie pornography images while on assignment. Here's the thing. Okay. Well, the most offensive part is the child sex crimes.
Yeah.
But also the idiocy. They didn't even use a VPN while they were on CIA computers?
Where
Think
do you
about
think
that.
you
You're the
work?
CIA.
That must mean there is such a lack of fearing any sort of accountability. For crying out loud. While on assignment. 1,400? You must have not been doing any job.
Well, even if you had to look at it to make sure you knew what it was, don't you just need to look at one?
Right.
You're like, I better check the other 1,399
double-checking.
just to be safe.
Yes, I better
Each
check the other
file.
1,300 labeled tax things.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
And the guy with the 6-year-old?
Disgusting.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
Twice with the 6-year-old.
So and here's the scariest part. Out of the 10 instances that are described in the report, only one person was ever charged with anything.
Yeah.
With anything. Comment below. Do you guys know this story? This should be catnip for the media, right? Think about it. You've got this lewd behavior. You've got corruption at the highest levels of government, right? Aaron Brockovich, something about fake tits and tap water.
Yeah.
The CIA, raping children and sexually assaulting children, and they're not being prosecuted? Where are you? Where are you?
Well, don't worry, Stephen. I think a few of them were fired.
Yeah, well, the rest
Oh, wow.
that's the thing. The rest of the cases, they were sent back to the CIA to handle them internally, whatever the hell that means.
What?
Yeah.
And according to the insiders, the CIA resists criminal prosecution because this is a quote from one of the CIA lawyers saying, "We can't have these people testify. They may inadvertently be forced to disclose sources and methods." Well, if that's the issue, maybe you shouldn't keep hiring sex offenders. Here's my point here. Look, think about this for a second. People will say, "Well, look, you're just you're just trying to be lewd here. You're trying to be lascivious, insidious, outrageous." But the point is, yes, there's pedophilia everywhere. Sure, there are sick people everywhere. However, they aren't completely immune from prosecution consequences everywhere.
Yeah.
This right now, think about this for a second. Someone who's looking up 1,400 images of child pornography while on assignment. Let me ask you this. You think they just woke up, head off the pillow, and said, "I finally got my dream job at the CIA. I'm finally going to allow myself that kiddie porn. Treat yourself." Or do you think that they were likely doing this their whole life because these people are sick, who are incapable of being rehabilitated? Look at the recidivism rate of pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Yeah. It is just a sickness that puts everyone else in danger, not like the unvaccinated. Pedophiles actually put other people in danger. So let me ask you this. Do you think that it's more likely these people were engaging in this activity before and the Central Intelligence Agency didn't spot any red flags? So what does that tell you? That tells you that either the CIA is so incompetent that they couldn't spot maybe some disturbing behavior with people who were looking up thousands of child pornography images, paying for child pornography on CIA computers or devices. I don't want to be misquoted there. I don't know if they were using an iPhone, iPad, or desktop, just to be clear. So they are so incompetent that they serve no purpose, or they knew it and they recruited them anyway and protected them anyway until they got caught. Either way, we're at the point where the CIA serves no functional purpose. Again, the punishment needs to be commensurate with the level of helplessness of the victim. I don't think that there's any more, I guess, sort of more easily viewable, easily on display, grotesquely so, a differential in power than between a child and a sexual predator. I think you don't just bury those people beneath the railroad tracks. I think you make sure these people die, and you test the lineage of the rest of them to make sure it hasn't infected the gene pool, just to be clear.
Yeah.
That being said, this is an advertisement. Hey, if you're a pedophile, if you're a child rapist, come on work for the CIA because, well, you'll probably make it through our screening, and then if you do engage in any sex acts while you're here, we'll make sure to cover it up because we don't want our sources to be revealed. If that's the case, then they also serve no useful purpose. This is an example. What do you do when the people in power who are supposed to prosecute the crimes are the ones committing the crimes? The worst kind of crimes imaginable.
Yeah.